experienced so much of hurt that I understood that attachment always leads to hurt.
Expected things out of a young person, a lot of opinions around. So if I have meditation, there's more clarity, more vision that I can see and discern between right and wrong. So yeah.
Age is but a number. That can be rightfully tagged with Patriji. He's our friend, he's our mentor, he can be our grandfather, our mother, our father, whatever we want to see him as, he's there.
You marry your friend and that person can have understanding levels with you like really well, and that person can become a meditator.
I think Ankit was with me.
He's listening everything.
No, for anything. If you do meditation, things will work out, or you'll find more ways to make things work out.
Absolutely.
So hello friends, we are here at Pyramid Valley International to have some fun chit chat with our friends. So I'm Vishwanath, representing PIMA and also working as software engineer. So here we...
Hello, I'm Nandini and I'm from Delhi, Gurgaon. And by profession, I'm an artist and graphic designer. And currently, I'm representing PSSM Global and I'm their creative head.
Hey friends, hi, this is Parinitha Patri and I am here promoting PSSM message, Patriji's message globally and representing PSSM Global. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Parinitha Patri and you all know me very well. I am the founder of SWAG and also the co-founder of Swadhyaya Yoga, and I'm here to have some real fun, real chit-chat with all of my friends here. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Radhika, I'm from Delhi. I am working as a content director with PSSM Global, and personally I'm an entrepreneur and I'm working as a mindset rewiring coach. Thank you for having me here today.
Hello everyone, I'm Ankit from Gurgaon, and I'm working for giving animation services to PSSM Global and as a volunteer for PSSM.
So let's start this fun chit chat, and here we'll have fun conversations about meditation and other aspects about why youngsters need spirituality in their day-to-day life. So let's start with a very basic question. I would like to ask Parinitha, why youth need meditation?
Okay, that was a wonderful question, Vishwa. Who doesn't need meditation? Everybody needs meditation, and meditation is something which needs to be imbibed by each and every person since the day a baby is born, like you are born, anyone is born. I would say that meditation should be taught when the baby is in the mother's womb itself. So from then the training should start, the meditation should start. And why meditation? Meditation will give you so many things that countless things are there. You talk about health, mental health, concentration, memory power, it can be spiritual evolution and spiritual growth. Anything that you ask for, you will get it there. Whether you are seeking help spiritually or materialistically, you will get there. So meditation is an all-rounder. It is beneficial for everyone, and all age groups should meditate. All age groups, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, age, gender, doesn't matter who you are, what you are, where you have come from, what you are doing, doesn't matter. Meditation is a must.
Thank you so much for the wonderful answer given about meditation. So let us move on to Parimala for the same question.
Well, my answer would be to avoid wrong relationships, breakups, no emotional drama, so we can bypass all the drama and get to the good stuff. And also just getting clarity in life. That is the main thing I would see, because as a young person, there are a lot of questions, a lot of confusions, a lot of expected things out of a young person, a lot of opinions around. So if I have meditation, there's more clarity, more vision that I can see and discern between right and wrong. So yeah, meditation is important.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Let's move to Radhika now. What is your take on meditation?
I was pretty young when I came into meditation. I'm still young, but yes, I was pretty young. I was just 23 years old. And I had this thing in my mind that, I want to be away from any kind of Babaji concept. Like, I don't understand this Babaji thing that is happening around, because I was doing my master's and I was like very rebellious since my childhood. So I would question everything. Why this is happening? Why that is happening? Why this? Why that? Why? So I think here I would like to bring PSSM too, because it really turned my life upside down in a very, very nice way. I found my friends here, I found my soul family here, and most importantly, I found one friend who has bypassed age in every manner. Like when we say age is but a number, that can be rightfully tagged with Patriji. He's our friend, he's our mentor, he can be our grandfather, our mother, our father, whatever we want to see him as, he's there for us that way. And okay, apart from this, why meditation is important? I think for me, it gave me a lot of peace, a lot of clarity. I got great marks. I actually manifested the kind of man I wanted in my life, the kind of grades I wanted, the kind of job I wanted. And I'll just very quickly tell you that I was in a corporate line before, and I was working as a content writer, cursing that table, cursing that laptop every day. I don't want to be here. And that is how PSSM Global happened to me. For 4 years, I juggled and struggled, but my intention was so strong that it happened. So I think meditation had to play a big role. If meditation wasn't there, I wouldn't be where I'm sitting here and answering this question. So I'm sure that all of the young people can take away from this that everybody can meditate anywhere, anytime, and they should and they must. Thank you.
Amazing, Radhika. Thank you for your wonderful experience. So yes, Ankit.
I think a youth is a concept for me. A youth, by youth we mean like we are very adventurous, we are get going, and we want to explore the highest potentials, and we want our names to be everywhere, everyone should know us, and we should have everything and all kind of experiences. So what meditation does is bring that person to themselves so that that person can explore all the possibilities. So it's not just for a certain age. For any age, that person can come to that concepts or that consciousness that he can explore all those possibilities. So that's why I feel that meditation can really help the youth.
Thank you, Ankit.
For me, I think already everyone has given very beautiful aspects of why meditation is important for youth. I believe, like how Parinitha just said, that age is just a number. Meditation should be given, if a 5-year-old, since a 5-year-old a person know meditation, they can incorporate so much in their lives, and they can get closer to themselves, and easily, with clarity, they can live their life without, any confusion or any depression. So here I would like to bring my own experience of how it helped me when I was young. I was introduced to meditation when I was 18 years old, and I was going through a lot of depression, and I didn't know it was depression. So and I've whenever I've shared this experience of mine, I've noticed that many people have experienced the same, and they didn't know that it was depression. So this meditation with self-experience, I can say, it has helped me. It has brought me so much closer to myself, and now I can deal with day-to-day life with such clarity, which I believe I wouldn't have done so if meditation wasn't part of my life. So yeah, I believe it's very important.
Thank you, Nandini. And let's move to next question. As we grow up, during childhood, we used to have lots of fun, and we used to enjoy each and every moment, playing games with friends, and going out, but as we grow up we are missing all that fun, and we always remember our school days and we think that we had so much of fun in school but we are missing that. So why do you think that's happening, Radhika?
First, I think you're asking a very wrong person this question, because I hated school because I was bullied a lot. And I think this is a very serious topic to talk about, but we'll not go there. But yes, I remember a very, very happy childhood at home because I was loved, extremely accepted. And yes, in school I had my share of friends and they were very, very loving, very, very caring. And yes, I used to have a lot of fun in my house with my cousins, with my family. And I did miss it until unless meditation wasn't there. And everybody would be like, so she will to say only na like this. She will only speak like this because she's a meditator, but that's not true. I had this myth was busted because I used to think like them. You have to start from somewhere, right? I think the moment I entered this family, I will not call it an organization, the kind of people I met, the kind of friendships that came to me, it's been almost 6 years. People came, people went, but there were people who stayed, no matter what was happening around. And that fun that we have, in fact, people would think that these two beautiful ladies here, they're always very serious because, oh my God, they're Patriji's daughter, they have to be a certain way, they have to act. We go crazy together. And people need to know that because we are living a very, 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 very usual, normal, happy life. We are having fun, we are cracking jokes, you're eating good food, everything that anybody else would do. So I think it's all about how we think.
So they are getting back to their memories where they were actually happy. So basically they are trying to be happy in their present moment only. So they are not happy. Maybe they are not happy at their jobs or wherever the situation is. And that happiness cannot come from outside. So that is the main reason I feel that people are not. And they keep on going to back that, oh, those days were good, but that is not the reality for us. So we live in each moment and each moment is perfect for us, amazing for us.
So did you feel the same, Pari?
I've heard this a lot that, we miss our childhood days. Childhood days were so free. That is the word that we used. It's so free, so it just flew. We did what we can. But I think the perception comes because we think right now we cannot do what we want. We have so many responsibilities. We have to think about others, think about families. That creates a kind of burden on us to be not able to do what we want to do. But again, I think what we are all sharing, the thing is that when we come and meditate, it's not that anymore. We are free. We come to realize that we are not responsible for other people's happiness, and we are responsible for our own happiness. And that part kind of, I think, is a game changer for us in the sense that we no longer have to carry that burden to please others, carry that burden to make everybody's lives comfortable. Yeah, of course we have the duties that we have to do, but the attachment part is not something we live in. So that makes us a free bird, which is what what do you say? Is that what meditation does to us?
Yes, definitely, because what she said is absolutely right. And meditation does give us a lot of freedom. See, just like Radhika, I used to hate school, like I really used to hate school. Studies is like somewhere away. I'm not even related to studies. So we used to have so much of fun when we were children. We used to have so many childhood friends. Now we are rarely in touch. Like, I don't know even, what they're doing, where they are, I really don't know. So, but then when meditation comes into your life, you learn about non-interference. You learn about detachment from results, which means that you're not expecting anyone to do anything that you want them to behave in a certain way, talk in a certain way. That is lost. So you are completely non-interferent, and also you don't have any expectations from each other. Which is when you have expectations from the other person, that is where disappointment happens, and that is where it will lead to unhappiness. So when meditation comes to you, you're free to do whatever you want to do without depending on the other person, without, as she said, without pleasing others, and without actually not interfering in others' personal lives, whether it be your children, your parents, your spouse, anyone. Within family, within friends, within group, it doesn't matter. So when you're doing that, each and every person is free to do whatever they want to do. And when they come here, see, when you're talking about the fun element, when you come into PSSM, Patriji says enjoyment plus enlightenment. So you need to enjoy your life. Love what you do. Even if you're making a career out of spiritual service, or you're doing or just service, whatever it is that you're doing, do it out of enjoyment and getting enlightenment. So PSSM stands for enjoyment and enlightenment. That is what Patriji has always been telling us. And you know, who better can talk about enjoyment plus enlightenment than the PMC president of Karnataka.
Are you in PMC for girls?
I don't think so. I had my fair bit of experience when it comes to relationship from the day I was going to school. So in school days, I used to like a girl a lot, and it was like a childhood friend, and I experienced so much of hurt that I understood that attachment always leads to hurt at the very young age. So I understood how relationship
Or
works.
do you think love leads to hurt?
I think love is a wonderful thing, but getting attached always leads to hurt.
So you understood that at your young age?
Yes, I did. So maybe I've designed my life that way. So I understood that very much. And when it comes to PMC, which is a wonderful organization created by our founder Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, which is a youth wing of PSSM, that is Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. So here the main focus is to inculcate the importance of meditation from the very young age. So when it comes to, as you asked about love and relationship, so I underwent so much of disturbance and depression due to that. Only when I started meditation, I was able to overcome out of it. I understood that attachment always leads to hurt. So I can say PMC is an organization, a youth organization, which gives a way, which shows them a way to overcome their own personal challenges, whether it comes to relationship or any other thing. So I would say it's a wonderful organization where you meet wonderful friends. Maybe you may also meet a like-minded people in PMC. It's not that only in PMC you get attracted to girls. Girls will get attracted to guys. It happens everywhere. It's pretty natural. Since PMC is a youth organization, the focus, people talk about that and they say that,
so
okay.
we're breaking that myth
Yeah.
that PMC is not for relationships, it's
Exactly.
for connections.
Yes. It happens elsewhere also.
Yeah.
Not only in PMC.
So we don't talk about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So PMC is basically, it's youth coming together to spread meditation, to talk about meditation and to get connected to each other in a spiritual way.
Exactly.
So Radhika, so tell me about, I think you also you were also in PMC at some point.
Yeah, so I was in Sensei, which was initially PMC, then it became Sensei, then back to where it started, so it was a huge circle. So when I came, it was Sensei, yes. So yes,
And you met your husband
yes.
there. Tell
Yes.
us about that.
So that's a funny story. I did not know something like that existed. So I began my journey in 2015 and it was 2016 New Year's time. Sir was there. So I saw him coming out of the meditation, the pyramid. And that moment I knew he's the one. It was nothing to do with Sensei at all. It was like a jackpot when I got to know he is also a part of that group where I am. It was never for that I joined Sensei. Sensei happened very naturally, and I think it was the major turning point in my life where I met all these beautiful people because of them. I understood so much about me. Everything since my childhood that I used to feel nobody understands me. They don't get me who I am, how I am. Because I used to tell my mother, why am I born 35 years old? Why I talk like, older people? So all of that settled there, I found my like-minded family there. So it
But
was
I feel like, Nandini and Ankit can say, is at that young age having that community, is something very strengthening. What do you say?
Absolutely. Because this is where I believe that our souls get connected first. I think we are attracted to each other's soul strength first, because we are attracted to the qualities rather than as personalities. So I think that is where it gets connected, because when we come into over here, we get connected to the souls, and that's why I think the soulmates concept has come, where we finally find each other. Both the souls find each other in certain places. I think that is what is all these relationships about, and how we find each other, and that is where our intuition comes in place, and I think our hearts lead us to the right person.
So as you said that the intuition happens, the soulmate relationship happens. Now there are so many people who are in a very abusive relationship and yet they are soulmates. So sometimes youth gets really confused. So there will be different concepts that will come: soul flame, twin flame, this flame, that flame. I don't know what is happening. I am in a very, very bad relationship. Even after meditation, I'm not able to find a right person in my life. So how does that fit in?
That fits in as in the karmic relationships. You have certain debts to pay off. You see, when you are connected, if I say that I'm connected to a soulmate, or we as souls come together, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a happy, love story, living happily ever after. It's not going to be that.
And not only relationships. I think Nandini, I want you to talk about, it's just not relationships. It's also can be working relationship. What do you say about that?
Absolutely, I completely agree. Like how she was just mentioning about we all are connected. So she was talking about how we as soul was connecting each other. So we all are soulmates in a way. So it's not just because I think the picturization of soulmates have always connected to relationship. Ki this is my soulmate. Everybody is okay. I connect with you, but you're not my soulmate. If I'm a girl, only a male can be my soulmate. But it's not like that. If how intuition also came into picture right now. So when you feel connected to someone and you feel knowingness, ki okay, I think I don't have to explain myself to that person. It comes from it is coming from beyond this physical existence.
Right.
So
it's like we don't have the complaints. Oh, you don't call me every day. Oh, you don't call me. You don't visit me. We don't have those problems.
Absolutely. And like how you just you asked me, is it in the work area as well? Absolutely. When you work with people who are connected on a soul level. What is soul level? Because when we talk to my other friends who are not into much spirituality, and I talk about we connect to a soul level. What is soul level you're talking about? It is something beyond we see this physical self.
Because you were talking about abusive relationships and how everything works out. So as I said, it's all about karmic debts. You have some baggage to clear up from the past incarnations or whatever. I mean, people who believe in reincarnation would understand what I'm talking about. So you need to clear that stuff. That is why each person gets attracted to the other person in certain way. The situations are created in certain way that you have to pay it off. And every relationship is different. It's not like every relationship is the same. Right? So each and every relationship is different. Some are abusive, some are non-abusive, some are detached, some are, there are so many things. Everything is karmically related, as far as my opinion goes. So that is where each of us need to understand on a soul level, not on a personality level. If you see it on a personality level, it's all abusive, it's all injustice, it's all a tragedy, it's all everything. It's all suffering, it's all pain. But then if you go on a soul level and try to see it from the soul's perspective, everything is placed perfectly well. You just need to change the vision, change the way you see things. And that is where meditation helps you. Okay, what is your take on relationships and just what we were talking about, how you relate to each other, and about your, how you got attracted to a certain person, and what was it all about?
I think, we talked about soulmates and, all the twin flames and all that we said. And I agree with what you said, that it's not just like one person getting attracted to one person. We all come in groups and we are all working in groups. And also it can also be that certain person resonates with you for a certain period of time. And then the work is done. and the mission is complete and you move on. So there's no judgment that you have to stay with each other for the longest time. I think that's also another myth or whatever the belief system we have. We are going beyond that now.
I completely agree with you. Since in my whole teenage, I've seen, this is my soulmate. I'll just live my life with it. But the more I get to know myself, and now that I'm in a relationship, in a conscious relationship with my friends as well as my partner who's agreed to stay with me, I'm understanding it's beyond one relationship, a name or relationship. That this is my friend, this is my best friend, this is my husband.
I know. I really wonder now, what is best friend?
What
is
about
that
other
concept?
friends? Absolutely. And in fact, if you bring work culture, because right now I'm working with my conscious mates, and here I'm understanding, though there is different roles that we have to play, but there's understanding of connection that there's no competition, or there's no hierarchy in the feelings or understanding. So that also comes with the soul connection. Soul connection in the way I mean to say that again, bringing back everything to self. I believe that
going back to our core.
Yeah.
you mean.
Yeah. We're all connected at the end.
See, as in, like we say that, we are all connected here.
Yes.
To do one work.
Yeah.
Collective work. Like each of us bring our own expertise. Each of us brings our own talent or skill or, wisdom, as we say. Each of us brings one thing. So all of us are connected as souls to do spiritual work over here. I'm talking about this particular group. So in that way, souls can be connected in any ways. It is generally misunderstood it's going to be only romantic relationships.
Exactly.
It is not just romantic relationships. We are all soulmates over here who are sitting together and talking to each other. How are we getting connected?
And I just want to add something here, and I want Ankit to also
I know we have
say
to let
about this.
Ankit and Vishwa to speak because if we don't give them the chance, they will never.
Yeah, that's why I'm
ask
saying.
for
So
it.
what I'm going to add, I want Ankit's opinion on that too. As Nandini very beautifully put, like whether we are co-workers or in a romantic relationship or in a general familial relationship, soulmates can be everywhere. Now what I have noticed, youth especially, people who are just entering into spirituality, whether youth or any age you are, ages but numbers, they're getting attracted to the concept of twin flame, soul flame, soul connection, soulmate, and then somewhere the purpose of the entire thing is lost. Everything becomes a romantic connotation. It has to be, if I'm a male, it has to be a female. If I'm a female, it has to be a male. So, but that is not true.
And this is where I think the problems that we talk about, if it is a youth group,
Yeah.
if these concepts are not cleared properly, there can be confusion.
Not just youth. I think a lot of like very mature people are falling into this trap, and they're not able to understand where they're leading their life to. And because of that, so much of thing is happening. And I remember this conversation I had with Ankit back in 2015, and we had a huge conversation on this. And I want him to say something over this aspect.
For me, I understand that from the meditation perspective, more we come into meditation, wherever we are in the situation, that situation naturally becomes beautiful. If you are in a like abusive or any different relationships, you go into meditation, and after a certain time, that person will become most lovable person. If you are into a group, you will find more meaning in that group, or more answers will come, more clarity will come. So this is my understanding of the whole thing about relationship or anything. If you do meditation, things will work out, or you'll find more ways to make things work out.
Absolutely wonderful. The way you put it is wonderful. Seriously, that is the truth. Whether you are abusive or whether you are in whatever kind of a person that you are, when you do start doing meditation, when you become vegetarian, that is when your whole everything shifts. And your mind shifts, your perspective shifts.
And even in meditation, Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation.
That's right. So that is very true. When I say meditation, it's only one type of meditation. Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation, and that is what we need to do. And guys, I'm telling you, once you start doing meditation, that is Ana-Pana-Sati Meditation, your life will become meaningful, purposeful, and very, very spontaneous, fun-filled, and enlightening with lots of wisdom.
Yeah, it can be, you can go into any route, like, whatever route in meditation, in the spiritual science, but the end, the highway is Anapanasati.
Yes. Correct.
And adding to this path, I would like to say that even I've come across relationships or friends whom we meet very once in a while, very rare, but still we feel that bond, that connect.
Yeah.
And even if I personally have experienced that generally once you are in a relationship with some person, and for some reasons if the relationship doesn't work out, after that that relationship turns into kind of rival, or you just think against it. But since we are all meditators, we are all connected by soul. Even if that relationship doesn't work for some reason, we still remain friends. We still support each other. We still help each other. So we understand that that purpose. Like at this moment, I can just quote what Shakespeare said. We are all mere actors. We just come here, do our part, and depart. So even in relationships, it happens. Every person is not meant to be with you forever. He just comes, plays his role, and just departs. So we should not get attached to any person. Yes. So we are here to have fun, have experience. We are here on this earth to learn, not to get attached to anything, because we are not even carrying our body once we leave this body. So what are we getting attached to?
Beautiful answer.
But beautiful answer. Really, really a very deep, profound answer about relationships.
And that is when I believe that in every relationship, friendship plays a major role. I mean, I wouldn't use the word love, but I would use the word friendship, because, at a soul level, we are maybe soulmates and everything, but on earth, we are all friends. We are all friends with each other, and friendship is the foundation with which we are all connected to each other like this.
And you can also say about one best friend who you do fun with. just a name, or a friend with whom you have all fun.
Best friends here.
You can just name that person and just share your experience.
I don't think I can name just one person. Each and every person is my best
Cool.
friend.
I don't think any of us can name one person.
Yeah.
No.
Cool.
Yeah.
But definitely I share a great relationship with Nandini. So that is on a different level. So she is kind of my best friend.
You know what? This reminds me of a quotation, Dear Zindagi. If you have watched Dear Zindagi, yes. I'm not sure. There in that movie, Shah Rukh Khan tells to Alia Bhatt, saying that, you know what? You have one particular relationship, one special relationship with only one person. Like, I would love to have coffee with Nandini, but I wouldn't. But I would love to have a beautiful conversation with Ankit.
That's exactly what Osho said.
Yes. I would love to make events with Vishwa. I would love to have a hug with my sister. And I would love to dance with Radhika. You know, I have a special relationship with each one of you and each one in our lives. So you have that special relationship with each and every person, and that is, that was such a beautiful statement which was given there, and it really enlightened me.
Well, that's the Osho's concept as well. That's exactly what he said, and of course it was misinterpreted later on. That about how he said that he can have relationship with everybody, but in a special way.
My question is to Pari now. One is single. All of us are married to meditators per se. You married someone who's a non-meditator. So people now who are into meditation, and this is my personal experience, I want meditator. मुझे तो ध्यानी ही चाहिए. So because of that, because they're getting stuck there, and this is for the youth who's in PSSM or otherwise also, because there's so many youth is now meditating, and how we have to give that to them, and like round of applause in my heart for that too. So I want to ask you, should we get stuck there? Because I think as we speak of Mir here, he's amazing. He's also meditating. He believes in Patriji. He believes in what we are doing. So I want you to speak about that a little bit, maybe.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, when I met him, he was not a meditator. We would not even talk about meditation. But I think the key is that we do not get stuck as if we want a meditator or not a meditator. But he's a very compassionate being. So that compassion is underlying quality of him, of the friendship, the compassion towards every being, every person. So that I think is the thing that connected with me. Or that was more the meditation to aa jayega. I am marrying him. Meditation to it will be there. But I think the quality of compassion has to be inherent, or maybe you have to start practicing it after you come to meditation. So so that is what I've seen. So it's I don't think we need to get stuck that he needs to be a meditator or she needs to be a meditator. They will learn. It will happen. They are coming to you because you have to teach them. So if you just marry a meditator, why? What are we learning from? In fact, I actually think like that.
And also, most people ask me, Akka, whom should I marry? I am like, you marry your friend. Okay, you marry your friend, and that person can have understanding levels with you like really well, and that person can become a meditator. Okay, you marry your friend, because for a relationship, understanding and
what about physical attraction?
Physical attraction will be there. I'm saying everything comes together over there, because friendship is beyond love. It's beyond love. So when you have that kinds of friendship and physical attraction, everything comes together. You marry that person, or I'll say you can live with that person.
What about when we are physically attracted to the person and we try to become friends because we are physically attracted? Okay, Ankit is there. I'm very physically attracted towards him.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be friends with him because I'm physically attracted. Not because I want to be friends, because I'm attracted to him.
Physical attraction will die.
Exactly.
Physical attraction
Okay,
will die.
that's the question.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So, when you're talking about friendship and physical attraction, what I'm saying is that physical attraction is very, very momentary. You get attracted to your eyes, the facial gestures, the smile, the height, or the build, or whatever, you get attracted to that. But once you realize that physical appearance is nothing, when you get connected on a soul level, physical appearance is really nothing. It doesn't matter at all. You don't get attracted to the person's body, but rather than they get attracted to the heart of the person.
As you said, it's natural to get attracted. So that's the first thing that any person sees, a physical appearance. So I have personally experienced this, where you get attracted to, since I'm a guy, I get attracted to girls. It's natural. So as we do friendship with them, as we move along with them, ultimately, after some point of time, that physical appearance doesn't matter. That person matters, that personality, the character matters, because this physical appearance will just fade away with time. But what remains with them is the personality. So even if the person is wonderful physically, but still if you're not able to, become one with their character, get in sync with their character, you cannot live with that person. I think that's the reason, even if two people are looking beautiful, still they are having relationship issues. Yeah. Don't get into relationship just because the other person looks beautiful.
Yeah. Because, Nandini.
So, so she questioned, your question was, what about if you're getting attracted physically and the other person, so I've seen many people who get attracted to other person who's, because of physical appearance, but the other person is not responding, and many people get stuck to it, and live year long in this, because here we're talking for youth, so I'm bringing this topic of, and how meditation can help in this scenario, because I'll speak with my experience. I was attracted to a guy in my college time, and I don't know whether it was physical or it was some on at a soul level. I don't know, because I never got the courage to approach that guy and share my feelings. So how I overcome it, when I got closer to my own self, because I wasn't clear, or because we hold so many different kind of blockages or fears within ourselves. So to overcome all of these situations, the key point is meditation. Whether it's a situation of getting attracted to someone physically or connected to with soul level, in any point of time, what helps is meditation. Or what meditation basically do is it gets you nearer to your own self. It clears your confusion, it clears your mind, isn't it? Like it just tells you what is really going on and why you're feeling stuck, why why this is, even if this physical, because I got my answer why I was attracted to that guy, and why I never got courage to say anything. I got my answer. So it gave me so much peace, like, because I was I think Ankit was with me.
He's listening everything.
No, I was helping her. Our friendship grew as I was helping her get that guy. So I was like a natural giving, सबका purpose fulfill करने वाला type of person. So I saw this is her purpose, so I should help her.
Trying to help her purpose.
And I was helping him get the girl he wanted.
Yeah, wow, क्या story है.
Want to give that?
Right? People start becoming friends because they're attracted.
Yes. So we have to understand that this is natural. To get physically attracted is natural, but we have to have understanding and truth towards ourselves that the steps that we are going to take. And how much agreement that other person has. So it shouldn't be like a mistreatment towards the relationship or something, that someone has fallen into something and they're not able to come out of it.
And also the other part is how we do so much because we are attracted. Like, we go beyond what we do, comfort zone, to satisfy or to please that other person because we are now attracted to that person. Right, Vishwa?
Yes, exactly. I never used to say no for anything the other person asked. So that's my personal experience. And there's also a concept where प्यार एक ही बार होता है जिंदगी में. That's the biggest fake thing that I've heard, and it's been popularized in movie. So that's not at all true. You come across right person after you may come across the very first time, or you may come after a few experiences. That's all meant to happen so that you learn from each and every person, from each and every relationship. So each and every person either will teach you something or will learn something from them. So that's what happened. So never get stuck with one person in life and become Devdas. And that which leads to some addictions like alcohol or other things. So just because you lost one person, there are so many other people who are loving. First thing is self-love is more important.
Correct.
So,
oh my God, yes.
So if you are loving yourself, then everything else will fall in place.
A man is talking
So much
about
self-love.
So true, because you won't believe. I was just thinking what Nandini said was beautiful explanation on self-love. You were impeccable on that, like not even saying that word out loud, but you just explained it. And also what Vishwa said, कि एक ही बार प्यार होता है. I was like, तुम नहीं समझोगे राहुल, एक ही बार प्यार होता है जिंदगी में. And Bollywood movies are putting so much masala. Youth is like कि यही होता है प्यार. This is love. This is love.
Yeah.
That one love is sacha pyar.
Yeah, and rest everything, maa, baap, everything is fail, man. I will commit suicide. I did not get that girl. I did not get that guy. Mummy, papa is what?
Yeah.
Man, we really have to.
And one thing really, commendable that he mentioned, that it's okay if you have failures or failed relationships. Do not have a rival feeling of, he's such a bad guy or bad girl I experienced. Respect, because that person gave you some lesson. Because we all we get into, even in friendship, not just a relationship, it didn't work out, we get into the phase of saying blame
game. Yes,
game,
yes.
or that person was so bad to me. No, it can never, the act is always happened by
Both the
parties.
both the parties.
So always try to go back to the situation why it was not working out, because there's always a hook which will teach you something.
Yes.
And if you do not learn from that hook, it will keep coming back to you, because I've experienced it until and unless I got the slap again and again.
Same here. It's like, wow.
In the form of experiences, until and unless I accepted and I contemplated that this is what it's trying to teach me.
Yes.
And I have to
Sir once,
accept.
so I asked a question to sir directly. I had some situation in my life, and for the first time in so many years, in 5 years, I actually told him my situation. Not that he was not aware, and he said, Radhika, it's okay to be not friends, but no enmity. PSSM is not enmity. Okay, no friendship. Leave the friendship. Move ahead. But don't keep any enmity in your heart. Because now as we speak, you might, because we all have human experiences, right? We are all experiencing this human form. And it is but natural to get into certain emotions. But truly, that one key is meditation. When you meditate, every emotions become just like, you start observing. It might come again. You might also, and everybody gets into that mode of gossip, complaining, being sad, grieving, like hurt so much that you want to really shout out, maybe standing on a mountain and howl your heart out. But the thing is, you get back. You don't become your emotions.
Yeah.
And that is what this PSSM has given us, This is what sir has given us. This is what we are giving to each other. Like, okay, we are there to hold you, It's okay. You want to cry, howl, shout, maybe die 10 times while you are crying. I'm holding you. And that is what this soul friendship is. I think we are all soul friends. Leave soulmates, leave twin flames, leave everything. We are all soul friends. We are here for, teaching each other lesson. Maybe enemy is here, but it's not enmity anywhere. So that's why sir said that no enmity in PSSM, only friendship.
And when Vishwa was talking about that, today's youth take failure so seriously. So seriously that they go into depression, as he said, become devdas. They're like, this is the end of the world.
And
my life is finished.
Yes.
Yeah, and also social media plays a big part in creating that illusion.
Yes.
We see pictures of people posting, being perfect thing, and we think that is what the reality is, but that's so not true. It's just an illusion, a fake illusion that has been created, and then we get into it and we think that our lives are not so perfect. We are not putting their vacations out or the perfect spots out. And it's just, and I feel like right now youth are living more in creating those perfect moments for the social media rather than living them.
Exactly. So you are taking pictures just to post on
Post
social
on-
media.
yeah.
And, just to say that you are having fun. But in reality, you are really struggling
Are
within.
you really there? Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And also, there is a saying or a myth or assumption that you need other person to complete your life, which is absolutely wrong. First, if you are, if you do meditation and if you connect to yourself, if you have that self-love, self-care, and if you're happy with yourself, then whoever comes into your life, you'll be ready to accept. So self-acceptance plays a major role in each and every person's life. Only then you'll be able to make friendship or understand other person, to the depth. Just thinking that other person will complete my life. Marriage is the only way, to become yourself fulfilled. And getting married.
Or have a child, then you
Yeah,
are fulfilled.
and also getting married just because of the society. What just the society say if I didn't get married? So all these things, just do it only if you feel like doing, not because of society or not because of other pressures that you face externally.
Or because of age, or because of anything.
So one thing I want to add on to how you mentioned, how social media is playing a big role on influencing people and, thinking as if somebody else's life is so beautiful and perfect, but ours is not. So here I want to mention, if we all is coming out of my own personal experience. I have observed how I rewired my mind. I used to believe that wow, what a perfect couple, or wow, I do not have any perfect relationship in my life, whether it's friendship, relationship with my parents or my husband or however it is. But then I got to understand that the perfection is a myth. Everybody is leading a life, and life cannot be a bed of roses. In that moment it could be perfect for them, and just take why the moment of jealousy is coming out of it, or a comparison is coming out of it. Why don't you take that, oh wow, such a beautiful, and then why don't you try to bring that emotion or feeling into the relationship you're feeling that lack is there? Why not taking goodness out of it and spreading that? Why are you taking something and that's why such a hatredness is growing, because we are not taking the emotion of goodness out of it. We're taking why this is not in my life. Then bring it, simply bring it, because you are the creator of your life.
And bring it not because others are doing it, because you want happiness in your life in your own way. Do it in your own way. Never ever compare yourself with others, and that is what Patriji always says. Never ever compare yourself with others, and that is the biggest lesson that he has given to us, and he practices it. Not just with others, but with his own children, with his own family, non-interference, and that is...
And I love the thing that you said. Do it in your own way.
Do it in your own way. Like there's nothing called perfect. Okay, this is the perfect vacation. This is the perfect relationship. This is the perfect getaway. This is the perfect scenery. There's nothing perfect. What you have is perfect. This is perfect. What you experience in the moment is perfect. So be grateful for the perfection that you are experiencing right now, and not compare your perfection with others, because grass is always greener on the other side. Always. Yes.
One thing I want to add is that people really get into an experience and that experience in their head and not communicate it. Communication is very much important if you are in a relationship or your friends or whatever it is, and expressing yourself. So why you're feeling the way you are, and what is that you expect from the other person. And this is where I thank PSSM also. They introduced the Sajjan Sangatya, where whatever we have learned, we share with the other person. We ask a lot of us. So all these small things, they dissolve naturally. And we are naturally elevated towards the higher learnings or higher perspectives. And we thank all those experiences, because of those experiences, we are trying to get more learnings.
Parinitha just said. So in wherever you are in that moment, it's all perfect. It's perfect right now here. We sitting as a soul family, as soul friends, almost completing each other's sentences. Is it not perfect? I know half the time what Parinitha was saying is exactly what I'm thinking in my head. The question I wanted to ask, she's asking right there, and Nandini is answering what I want to. So I think this is really connectedness. This is what meditation gives you. This is what being aware in that present moment, in that now. That really, I think that is something important that all of us need to learn, and not just youth.
And that takes away the fear of missing out.
So true. That FOMO word, like you, I'm, this is FOMO for me. So I think that
when we are there, we don't have the fear. Oh, I'm missing out this. I'm missing out there.
It ends there. True.
It ends there.
And also adding to the point of Ankit, like in childhood I was very introvert. I was not so expressive. I used to compress my feelings, and due to that I suffered a lot. I used to struggle a lot, but from the time I started practicing meditation, I started becoming open. I was completely opening up myself. I used to express whatever I feel like. That made me feel more lighter. The more you express, the more you be light internally, not only externally, internally. Once you feel light internally, you just fly like a bird.
Yeah.
So that's what meditation gives you. That freedom, that joy, that expressiveness, and ultimately enlightenment.
Absolutely.
So that's why each and every youth needs to meditate.
Absolutely.
To really know yourself, to be expressive and enjoy life to the core. So that's real enjoyment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a great conversation, Vishwa. We really enjoyed, I'm saying on behalf of everybody here, talking about the challenges of youth and just, I think, directly speaking to them. I would suggest maybe we can end this episode by sharing one word that you want to communicate regarding youth. Nandini.
So, first of all, I would like to mention this, like, though this is for youth, and so what is youth? I believe youth is, it's not just the age factor, that if I'm 18 or 18 plus, 16 plus, I'm youth, I'm considered youth. It's just a state of mind, what is that state is of curiosity, state of learning something new, or taking everything in a form of a fun, not just as a something learning. So if you have that, even if you are at 68 or 89 at age, you're youthful. So this is for everybody. Though Paima is a group of youth where we collect and come together and talk to each other and share our concepts. So I just wanted to mention about this, and I in the end I want to say just take out 1 hour, 2 hour of your day and just sit with yourself however you want to play music, you want to you just do not want to play music, your call. Just sit with yourself, cross your arms, cross your legs, close your eyes, and just be with your natural breath. The peace the peace that you'll feel in your life will be commendable. That peace and the understanding of your own self, that you can sit with yourself. You don't need your mother to be there, your father to be there, your brother to be there, or anyone. You can be with yourself, and that is whole. So that feeling is beautiful. So just do it.
I think it was very beautifully put by Nandini. What I want to add to her, what she just shared, it's true that youth is just a mindset, and I truly feel that today youth is more mature than any other person, because as a youth I understood how it was to be a mother, to be a parent. Than parents do at their age. I knew it is not right to hit a child. It is not right to scold them for no reason. Yes, sometimes you need to tell them that it is wrong, and you can maybe sometimes raise your voice but not your hand. So it's just one example. So I want to say to the youth that you are awesome, you are amazing, and whatever you're doing, you're just perfect. It's just that you maybe need that balance, and for that meditation is important, because you do not need to be 60 to start your journey. You don't have to wear orange clothes and become a Babaji or a Yogini or somebody to be there and out there and do it. We were born a yogi, we were born a Babaji or whatever. So you have to bring it out. You don't have to, have that tag. Whatever we are doing as youth, it's just perfect. Only what we need is semblance here, and that only comes through meditation. So when youth ask, why is it important? Maybe for them, boozing is very cool. So also youth is running towards coolness. When they know, the knowing is here, they're more advanced than anybody else. But to be that cool, I want to maybe, smoke marijuana, or I want to smoke up, or I want to drink, or I want to have so many girlfriends, or I want to, whatever. There's so many concepts that keep coming. But ultimately, everybody is running haywire because they're not able to find that center here. And you mentioned that in the beginning, we have to connect to the heart center. And that centeredness is very important, and that only comes through, as Nandini mentioned so beautifully, sitting with yourself. Even for 1 hour, if you can just close your eyes and be with yourself and your breath, wow, it's amazing. If we could do it, if a 5-year-old can do it, why can't anybody else not do it? A 5-year is meditating today. Is a 5-year-old not a youth? I've seen Nirvan. I've seen Nirvan meditating. He teaches. Nirvan is, by the way, Nirvan is Pari's 6-year-old kid, and he does heart meditation. She has a beautiful girl, Ziva. She meditates. She's 4 years old. So are they not youth? We are all youth, and they are teaching people, how to be that centered at such a young age. I think it's all about mindset. You very well put it. Thank you, Nandini, for saying that. It was really cool.
I think meditation has already gone global, so Zada Dhyana meditation, people already know about it. But one thing is that people should know that they should be vegetarian. They should eat plant-based food, not harm any animal. That is one thing everyone should know, not just youth. and adding to it, whatever you want. If you do meditation, it will give you everything that you want, and doing meditation and teaching meditation is the highest sciences among any other science. So just try it and know it yourself.
Yeah, so as you all mentioned, so I would like to say when it comes to youth, especially there's a lot of confusion, and in that confusion we do a lot of mistakes. So it's okay to do mistakes. It's perfectly okay. The best thing that we can do is to accept that mistakes and not have guilt about what we have done. So we all do mistakes and we should accept ourselves. Self-forgiveness is a very, very important quality that we have to develop. That quality can be developed only by practicing meditation, my dear friends. So please do practice meditation. Just connect to yourself. Accept your mistakes and move on. Who doesn't do mistakes, right? So Thomas Alva Edison experimented 1,000 times to invent a bulb. Like every time he did an experiment, he thought that this doesn't work out. So every mistake is for our own learning. Let us realize from our mistakes, accept our mistakes and accept ourselves as we are. Then we can, truly connect to ourselves and practice self-love so that we reach to our fullest potential by practicing meditation. So I suggest each and every youngster to practice meditation and spread the word of meditation to your fellow friends so that we create a wonderful enjoyment and fun-filled life throughout. So that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Vishwa. That was so well said. And thank you, Radhika. Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, Nandini, for putting it so well. And as far as I'm concerned, what I want to tell youth is that please do not take yourself so seriously. Have some fun element within your life, and don't take failure so seriously, and don't take success also too seriously. Don't let anything influence you or affect you in a negative way. And also would like to say that value friendship in your life. Be grateful. Have some gratitude in your life. And I see much of the youth blaming the parents, complaining about parents. They did not do this for me. They did not do that for me. They are very bad parents. They abused me or whatever. What I'm trying to say is that even your parents are human beings. Okay? Even your parents are human beings who have similar emotions, similar anxieties, similar insecurities, just like you have. So forgive your parents. Treat them as human beings, and I know that we all treat our mothers and fathers at a higher altar. We keep them here. But at the same time, with that respect, we need to understand they are also human beings. And they also can make mistakes. So just like you and I make mistakes, or just like any of us can make mistakes, we are all human. So any parent can make mistakes, and now is the time for you to forgive them. And anything that can happen. And the other thing is that, what guys, marriage and having children is very, very personal. So do not fall into pressure or any kind of social pressure or anything like that. So marriage is completely personal. Having a child is completely personal. I myself do not have a child, but I'm not being pressurized by the society to have a child, because it's up to us to decide what we need to do. And what else? Guys, I have said that there's no perfect place, there's no perfect everything, but there's one perfect thing, which is PSSM. And I don't have any doubts in saying this. PSSM is perfect with its 18 principles. When you take out these 18 principles into your life and apply it in your life will change. When you adopt meditation, when you adopt plant-based food, when you adopt Swadhyaya Yoga, when you adopt Sajjana Sangatya, when you adopt pyramid energy, your life will change. And PSSM is perfect without any doubt. This is the only perfect thing which I can say with 100% confidence. Thank you very much, my dear friends.
I would just like to end, if this was me talking few years back, I would be thinking in my head, what can I say that would be different? What can I say that would be, something very intelligent or put me, that would be my mindset. But now I think what I would say is think what you really mean. Think what comes to you, and that will automatically be different. So just be you and enjoy, and thank you for watching and being with us in this episode. We really loved doing this, and thank you, Vishwa, for bringing us together like this.
Thank you so much, and once again I would recommend all the youngsters to practice meditation, and we have a wonderful youth wing in PSSM, that is Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa, which is dedicated to spread awareness about meditation and also about vegetarianism, so that this is a fun place. Paima is a fun place where we really explain or share about how life can be a celebration by practicing meditation. So thank you so much for everyone here. We had great fun, and I hope everyone will have fun watching this episode. Thank you once again.
As a SWAG founder, I'm requesting all the youth to please plant trees as much as you can to save our Mother Earth, to conserve our Mother Earth.
And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and put your comments in. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you, guys.
Press the bell icon button too. Thanks.
Be yourself and empower yourself.